Hi, I'm Ashley Weston. I'm a celebrity menswear stylist. This video is part of my Men's Essential Accessory series. To see the other articles and videos in this series, check out this link below. All right, so today I want to talk about Dopp kits. If you're doing any sort of traveling, even if it's only across town for a night, or if you're going to the gym, then you absolutely need a Dopp kit. No proper gentleman should ever be without one, and also there's no great alternatives outside of what? A plastic bag? That's not an appropriate option. Let me share with you a women's perspective about why you should have a Dopp kit. It's kind of like the saying, a messy bed equals a messy head. When a man pulls out a Dopp kit, it just shows us that he's an organized person that clearly has a shit together. Because if your stuff is just thrown everywhere, it's like a red flag to us. Aside from that, you want a Dopp kit because it just makes your life so much easier when you're traveling. And also it keeps your toiletry items nice and organized. And in case anything spills, it won't ruin the rest of the items in your luggage. Ideally, the perfect Dopp kit should be able to fit all your toiletry items. Of course, that's a huge point, but it should also be easy to use. Now, there are a lot of different types of Dopp kits out there, but I prefer the zip top style, which I have here. It's just really easy to access the items in here without having to move a bunch of stuff around. The last thing your Dopp kit should do is last you your entire life. So if you are at all hesitant about investing in a high quality piece, then don't be, because you only have to buy it once and it'll last you forever. As for what material your Dopp kit should be, go with leather. Like all the other items I've been recommending in this series, leather is not going to stain easily, which in this case is very important since you have liquids inside, and also it's usually kept near the sink, so you're usually splashing a bunch of water, so you don't want it to stain easily, and it just looks really classy and nice. The other alternatives out there, which I've seen cloth and plastic ones, they just do not compare to leather, so stick with that. So what color Dopp kit should you own? I'm always going to recommend you stick with the classics and go with black or brown. Brown. You might be wondering, should your Dopp kit match your weekender bag? I'm always going to default to yes, because why not? I mean, it's nice when you have a cohesive look with your luggage. But if you want to go with other colors, then by all means, definitely do that. All right, so let's get into the best Dopp kits that I've tested. So first up is this Spade Mason Leather Dopp kit. I borrowed this one from my client. It's about 2 years old, but it still looks just as new as the day I got it for him. What I really love about it is the simple, clean design. Also, the leather is super durable. I love this handle on the side. The hardware, the zipper is buttery smooth. It's my favorite style, which is the zip top design. So easy access to all your items. It has a pocket on the top as well as the side of the Dopp kit. So it keeps all your small items nice and organized. And it has a nice waterproof lining. So I have it here in black, but I haven't been able to find any other colors it's offered in. So if you know of other colors, definitely let me know. If you want to see a brown zip top style Dopp kit, then just wait a few moments. I'm about to cover that. Next up is the Shinola Travel Kit. So this is not, the one that you see here is not the one that I'm recommending, but I wanted them to send this to me anyway so I could test out the leather and see how it feels. And I have to say, their leather is so damn nice. The one I'm recommending has a hinge opening. They've just been having a hard time keeping it in stock, but they assured me it's not gonna be an issue moving forward. Now, this bag is only available in black, but now you have 2 different styles in black that you can choose from. Now I've got these Dopp kits by This Is Ground. So it's actually technically a tech Dopp kit, so it's supposed to keep your tech items like cords and all that good stuff. But I think it works just as well with your toiletries. It has my favorite zip top style, so it's really easy to access all the items inside. Also, the construction is just fantastic. Like with all their items, they really nail it down in this area. The only thing it's missing is I wish it had waterproof lining. So you gotta be a little bit careful with your liquids, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I really appreciate that they offer this Dopp kit in 3 different sizes. So this is the mini version, which I have in gray. I think it's a little too small to use as a Dopp kit, but in case you really just have a couple items, then this is great. The size that I recommend for all you men out there is the regular size. This is the perfect amount of space for your toiletries. I have it here in cognac brown, which I really love. It's beautiful looking. We've got the Grande version, which is their biggest version. I think it's a little too large. This is their charcoal black. Unless you really need all that space, I wouldn't recommend going with this one. Instead, stick with the regular size. If you do get this Dopp kit, make sure to get it monogrammed. It just adds a nice little extra personalized touch to it. And lastly, I've got this Dopp kit by Kill Spencer. So like all their stuff, it's really nice. The leather is super supple. It has waterproof lining inside. Also, I really like the unique look of this Dopp kit. It has almost like a tactical square design to it. This Dopp kit does double as a folio, so you can actually unsnap the sides and press it flat, and it's now folio. I wouldn't use it for this purpose. I like it as a Dopp kit, but at least you have the option. I definitely have to say that this is on the larger side of Dopp kits that I've tested. It's not as big as the Grande one that we just saw, but it is quite large. But if you're looking for a bigger Dopp kit, then this is perfect for you. So these are the best Dopp kits that any proper gentleman should own. This video is part of my men's essential accessory series. Check out my website for a more in-depth article, as well as detailed pictures and descriptions about each of these items. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and if you like this video, remember, give it a thumbs up. All right guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.